In this session, I am going to show you protected access specifier. Protected access specifier, we can use in front of variables and methods. The members of a class that are declared protected are only accessible to a class derived from it. That if we are mentioning protected belongs to variables or belongs to methods, those methods and variables we can access to derived classes. The data members of class are declared protected by adding a single underscore. Here in Java we are using keywords like, if it is a public access specifier, you will use public. If it is private, you will use private keyword. If it is a protected, we will use protected. In our Python, we are not using that one. We are using symbols. If it is a protected variable or a protected method, we are using single underscore symbol before that data member of the class. So in this example, I am going to show you the protected access specifiers, how to use it. So with this example, we can know how to create protected data members. Next, how to create a constructor, how to create protected member functions, how to create accessing protected data members, and we can see creating derived class and the constructor. Then we will see accessing protected data members of superclass and accessing protected member functions of superclass, then accessing protected data members, and again we will create a derived class, then we will create constructor, then we are trying to accessing protected data members of superclass, then we are trying to access protected data members from superclass, then we will creating objects of derived class, then we are passing the values, then we calling public member functions of the class. That example I am going to show you here. Okay, so in this example I am taking a class called student. Then I am writing protected data members like student name, student properties like name. I am declaring none, I am initializing none. Then roll number, protected means single underscore, you can use it. Roll number equal to none. Next, branch equal to none. Then I am going to create constructor. Constructor should be within the class. You should follow indentation. It's a special method, that is init method, init double underscore. Within that we are having self argument, the first argument and the default argument. Then we are having attributes like name, roll number, next branch. So within this constructor we can initialize the values by using this init method, right? How? Self dot single underscore protected data member name equal to name. Same way you can write remaining. self dot branch equal to branch. Next, I'm going to create protected member functions. I'm going to create protected member functions. So I'm creating protected function or a method by using single underscore display method. Display roll number and branch. So in this method we are having self argument, that means we are creating instance method, right? Within that method we are accessing protected variables. How we can access, how we can display? So this is related to roll number. How we can call self dot single underscore protected variable roll. Next, same way you can create, we can call branch also. Self dot branch, self dot branch. Next, now I am going to create one derived class. The class name is college, that extends student. Within this class I am going to create constructor regarding to college. def double underscore init double underscore self comma name comma roll number comma branch. So within this constructor I am calling superclass constructor. What is superclass? What is the superclass name? Student. Student is the superclass name. This is the superclass, right? Student. student. Okay, right. Dot the constructor name in it double underscore self. So what we can pass here? Name comma roll comma branch. Here I am going to create display method, means I am trying to access name. Okay, how I can access? So I am creating display method, so that is instance method, display details method. So default argument is self. Then within this display method I am trying to access protected data members of superclass. So one I am accessing, that is name. So name I am trying to access here. I am going to display. So how we can access? Self dot protected data member name single underscore name. Next I am going to create another method to accessing protected member functions of the superclass. means superclass method, protected method I am trying to access here. How I can access? Self dot single underscore, what is the method name? Display role and branch. So I can access single underscore, right? Self dot single underscore display roll number, role and branch. Okay, that means I'm trying to access protected member functions of superclass. Superclass protected member function I am trying to access. In that member function we are having roll number, we are trying to access roll number and branch. Okay, next thing, I am trying to access protected data members. So here now I can create object for subclass, so that is college class. So some reference means this is the object name, you know how to create object, right? Object name equal to class name. What is the class name? Derived class name college, right? So I can write here college. Within that I can pass values to the constructor to initialize the constructor by using init method. What are those values in the constructor we need to pass? So name, roll number, branch. Name Siva, roll number 220 R22 607. Okay, that is my roll number. Something. Then branch CS C or CS CSE, from CSE subcategories we have. Okay, no problem, just you can mention your branch computer science engineering. Okay, next, then you have created object for derived class. In this way you are creating object for this derived class. Now what I should do? I am trying to call public member functions of the class. What is that one? That is display details method. What is the reference of object? obj dot, what is the method name? Display details. Got it? Now you can execute this program, give some name, Control S, use some name stu1.py. okay, now I am trying to run this program. Run module, F5 shortcut, you can run it. College object now has no attribute, display details. I created display details method. What is the error? Line 19, attribute error, college object has no attribute, display details. Okay, that means I forget to. Okay, this is public method only, right? Diff display details. I'm trying to access this method, so indentation problem. Okay, that's why it's giving that error. Okay, the method level should be here. Okay, right, now you can execute. Control F5 is the shortcut. Now you can see the output. Name Siva, roll number and branch. Got it? How this program executed? So what is the flow of this program? So here I have created object for derived classes. We have superclass, means base class student, derived class college. So in this student I have created protected data members and protected function. Now here I am trying to access the data member in subclass and the data function, superclass function, protected function I am trying to access in subclass. So for that I created object for derived class, that is college. Through the constructor I am trying to initialize this values for these variables. Okay, so while you are passing these values in the college class, we have constructor, right? To here I have passed the values, right? Name, roll number and branch. In this constructor I am calling student class, that is super base class, right? So student dot, we are calling init method. To the init method we are passing values here, right? Name, roll number, branch. Okay, that we have initialized here. Okay, now the values are available here. Now the values of name is Siva, roll number is 220 or 22607, branch is CSE. Okay, now what I am trying to do, so I have created one display method in the derived class, that is college, and I am trying to access the data member and that function, means protected data member, means protected variable, and protected method, protected function. Okay, so while we are calling this one, so it will call the name, and then here we are calling this one, right? It will display roll number and branch. In this display method we are accessing name of the student. So in this we are calling, in this method we are calling protected function, right? So while calling protected function we are trying to access roll number and branch, protected roll number and protected branch. Okay, those details we can access and display while you are calling this display method with the reference of college. Got it? That's why I got output in this way. So name is to Siva and roll number, then branch. Got it? In this way we can access protected data members in the derived class also. Good. We can access within the class and outside the class. That class must be derived from superclass. Got the point?